Hello, it's the morning of January 11th, 2014, and I'm Jeffrey Tennant. I'd like to discuss what happened in the stock market on Friday. Let's first go over our comments of Thursday's close. Thursday in the morning, we had a gap over a resistance area which was immediately rejected. There was a retest which failed to take out these highs. And I felt that unless we gapped over these highs, the market could be in real trouble. We had a gap, but it was not over those highs, so the market should be in real trouble. We started off that way, but the mejt system, so the drop for keeps would not start yet. And instead, we had a day which was a carbon copy of the previous day. We had a gap up, an early drop, an all-day rally which failed to recover over the day's high. When you have a carbon copy like this, nothing changes. Unless we gap over the highs, the market should be in real trouble. This is let's come back here. This should be a very important resistance area here. We still have a carbon copy, and the mejt resistance areas from the prior day, the 9th of January, are still significant. Note that we have been unable to close over the mejt resistance area, which I view as significant. That's important. Say that's important resistance, but it's not all the resistance. Let's look at some other stuff. This isn't part of the system, but let's just recall that we had been calling for a top New Year's Eve for a long time. We had previously had a test of the last low of the prior consolidation. All that's happened now is we have a test of the last high of the prior consolidation and of the low of the island reversal pattern. I'm very suspicious when all the advances happen early in the day, which is when retail or non-professional customers tend to make their trades, and those moves are promptly rejected. I'm also suspicious when we have a rally at the end of the day, when professionals aren't likely to start raising the bids for prices when they couldn't do it all day long. If I'm correct about this being a retest that couldn't break through, it should be immediately rejected, and we should gap under Friday's low. And I'd be suspicious of anything less. We still have an outstanding mejt target of 1824.72 minus. And if we gap under today's low, I think we could see that, I should say Friday's low, I think we could see that relatively soon. And if we do not gap under that low, I'd be a bit suspicious as to what's going on. The end of the year and the start of the new year is a period of time when prices tend to go up strongly, and that has not happened here. And that, as far as I'm concerned, has negative implications. And that's today's call.